on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you the final episode of Quick Tips, and today I'm going to be showing you how to grease your AEG gears. Now there are multiple oils and gun oils and everything that you can use. What I'm going to show you how to use today is the Pella Gun Oil by Crossman, and then I'm going to show you how to use the Strike Hold Team Professional Spray. Now this is a spray and this isn't not a spray. So they're both oils, but one of them is spray and one not the spray. So that's basically the really big difference. Now you typically, if you buy your AEG, you don't want to just take it completely apart and then re-oil it. You basically want to re-oil it every 3 to 4 months. And when you want to re-oil it, you're going to take it apart. I'll link that video in the description. It'll also be in the top right of the screen. But you're going to want to take it apart, take everything else out, just leave the gears, the trigger, and all that stuff in. Take your two receiver sides, or gearbox covers, that's what they're called. And on the inside, in these spots, you want to take a paper towel, and you want to get all of the grease and oil and everything out of there. So I've done that on this side, and you're going to want to take these gears out and do that to this side. You're also going to want to dry off and degrease all of these gears. And then, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you how to use the strike force, or the strike hold. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one side of it with this, put a tiny bit in the middle, right here, and then take my finger and I'm going to rub around where the gear is going to be. Now you're going to want a little bit per gun, so then you can, it'll be easy, or not per gun, per little section. So easy, now you can see how this area is shiny and the other area is not, because this area has been greased. You're going to set that aside, and then with the Pella Gun Oil, or Pell Gun Oil, you're just going to take it, put tiny little daubs everywhere, make it kind of look like chicken pox, and then you are going to rub it all over, basically just like the other one. Now with Pella Gun Oil, it's mainly used for CO2 guns and all of those types of guns, but it'll work perfectly fine with the AEGs. Now to grease the gears are a little bit difficult. You can use the spray, or you can use the Pella Gun Oil, which isn't a spray. Now with the spray, you just spray it on, just like the other ones. And you want to try not to get that much on. Just a tiny little dot works. So if you get too much, they'll be overly greased. And if they get overly greased, then one, the friction between the two greases will just stop your gears, which doesn't make sense. And two, you will, the gears will just spin super fast. So, now with Pella Gun Oil, you're just going to take it, put little daubs, take your finger, rub it around. Now you want to make sure when you're using this Pella Gun Oil that you don't have anything white around, because it will stain literally anything that's white. Now you guys are probably wondering, this, my background I use on everything is white. Well, I got some on it, rub it around, it stains it, but this is what I use for all of my videos and everything else, just for my AEGs and everything else. So I really don't care if this gets stained, but just make sure that you're not wearing any white pants, shirts, if you're doing it on like a white countertop or something. You just want to make sure that you don't get it on any of that, basically, because that will ruin it, and you probably will never get it out again. Now this, there we go, turn it. And then, once you get that in, super simple, you just put that on. And what you're going to want to make sure in the beginning, I should have probably mentioned this, is these little things that you might have seen on the side of my screen right here. there. Now those are shims. You want to make sure that you don't take, well, you want to make sure you want to take your shims out, but you want to make sure that you re-shim your gearbox the right way, or else your gears will get stopped because they have to be lifted up a little bit from the gearbox. Now, like I said in my gun demo video, you can literally take days to shim, watch multiple videos on it. It's super complicated. So if you do not have to grease your gearbox, don't do it. And if you do, make sure you either record what you're doing so you can watch it back and know where you took those shims out from, or else you're going to have to take it to an airsoft store and have them put the shims back in for you, and it's going to cost you like $50 because you took the stupid shims out, which I told you not to do. So, thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will link that gun demo video in the description, also in the top right of the screen, about middle of this video, but I will see you guys in the next video.